So yeah, what was I? I said, yeah, I remember when I asked my mom and dad, did I get an inheritance? They told me no. I said, so my mom ain't leave me nothing, my dad ain't, that parents didn't leave me nothing. They like, nah. Like, damn, it just hurt my feelings. So yeah, God kept showing me dreams that I had a will and an inheritance. Now everybody at that time wanted to beat around the bush about what's going on. So I like, man, okay. Start doing my own research now. All these years I thought my people never let me know. I found out at age 28 last year. That was all a lie. I went on this spiritual journey. And what's crazy about it, how it happened, because me and my homeboy, before he passed away, that's why I say but we connected. I connect the dots. I connect the dots. I know the truth. I'm a psychic. You know, me and my homeboy went to church, and the pastor both told us that we were chosen, and we have royal bloodline, and we from the same hood. And he said both our life is gonna change. One to come before the church, so y'all both need to heed. He said y'all both got influence over y'all neighborhood. A lot of people behind the scenes look up to y'all. R.I.P. to my dog. Gets me in here. But that pastor told us. He told us. He said when y'all leave church, y'all life gonna change. Starting at 12 midnight. He understood the mission. I did too. But I couldn't stay in the hood because that pastor word just kept running through my head like, man, these motherfuckers fake. And I know they plotting. I know they plan on my life, plan on my downfall. So with that being said, I'm gonna move myself out the way. Bro, he ain't really moving himself out the way. He ended up passing away. But it was bound to happen. It would have happened to me too if I stayed in the hood also. But when God give you the calling, and when somebody tell you got a calling on your life, you accept it and acknowledge it, is from that point forward you became a bear witness to the person who told you, and that person gave you the word from God. Not only became bear witness before a man, but gave him bear witness before God. So if you don't change, God allow you to walk yourself in a situation, and He would take His hands off your life. So when God was calling me to change, to start doing all these deliberate crimes and all that, I stopped because I had to change my ways to lead. I couldn't be in the streets, couldn't be gang banging. You feel me? I can't do all that. I couldn't be out here robbing and trying to do this and that. That was something in prison. I found God for real, locked up. Now I got time to sit still. I cried to God every day locked up. My first day, 300 people left Jacksonville from the ages from 14 to 18 to 18 to 25. By the end of that week, at the first camp at Lake Butler, man, 50 inmates was dead. That opened my eyes right there. And the ones who died was the ones who was trying to be Billy Badass, thinking they bumping A1. And when I mean by bumping, you know, I'm so used to ghetto talk, slang talk. We from Jacksonville, you know, the street talk bumping, fighting. The ones who think they fighting 1,000, 100, however you want to say it. Them the ones who got hurt. Them the ones who had all the mouth was to end up getting killed up the road. Them the ones who didn't have peace and had to join a gang for peace. I didn't join a gang up the road for peace. You know, I fought for my respect. You ain't had no choice. You was gonna fight or you gonna be forced to fight. So understand, me coming home, having people envious of you, hating, and all this are behind the ex that plotted on me. Exes working with family and community and government officials. So all these people, y'all paying all these people with the stolen money that was rightfully mine. No wonder these people got bad karma. Y'all suck the stolen money. Well, I done seen people die behind this dumbness. Everybody coming at one person for rumors, and half of these people didn't even know me. So of course you're gonna have karma. One, you're getting paid with stolen money. Either it was took from somebody, or somebody was killed in the process, and you got paid with that stolen money. And you really think you're gonna boss up from the universe with stolen blood money? No, it don't work that way. You reap what you sow. So by you doing that, you don't curse your whole family. Everybody who had that stolen money is going through some tragic events. You feel me? Everybody is. And that's God honest truth. That's God honest truth. They get mad when I speak my truth. But it ain't my fault you stupid. I tried to tell you and tried to warn you. I became so isolated to the point I ain't had nobody to talk to for years. Nobody in my city want to talk to me. Females avoided me. Males thought I was creep. They said everything on the sun. I'm a kidnapper, I'm a rapist, I'm a pedophile, I'm part of the kidnapping ring, I'm human trafficking. Hell, they tried to set me up from kidnapping. I survived from being human trafficked. If you don't understand, I done been through some things, been abused, been neglected, I've been drugged, and I have some things happen to me that I can't recall due to the fact that I've been drugged by somebody who was evil enough to put something in my drink. But God will block out certain things so you won't focus on that. And that's what happens. So yeah, I went through a lot. Nobody didn't understand. I smile every day because I gotta uplift a lot of people. So yeah, I done went through all this hurt, and every single day, everybody turn their back on me. People poisoning my food. You know, I gotta be mindful of the homeless shelters. Gotta be mindful of the fast food places, even free places. I know these people doing stuff to my food, doing stuff to the water, doing stuff. You feel me? But really, what's making the people mad is, yo, we stole this money. We sent every hitman it was to try to take that man's life. He's still alive. We done set him up so many times. We done harmed so many of his family members. He still is not following back. He's still standing on his faith. It's making him mad. I'ma forever stay blessed. Because everybody keep coming against an innocent person. The righteous man gonna stand. I ain't say you're gonna be perfect. Right, walk upright as possible. But to wake up and got it in your mind, oh, I'm gonna do evil. You dead ass wrong. Ain't no way in hell I can wake up and be like, I got on my mind to hurt somebody. That's evil. But you claim you walking with God. And you think God really hear your prayers. No, you don't. He's not listening to y'all prayers. I don't care if you do got Jesus in your life. Then you got the ones who want the pastors who want to cast stones at me. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. You're right. I am doing this and I am doing that. But I'm doing it and I'm being truthful about me doing it. What is you doing and what you're not doing? You're playing like you're holy. Like you don't do all of this behind the scenes. So who think God is going to respect more, me or you? The person that walking the truth for light, or the person that plays like a saint but really is a bad leader? There's never been a perfect leader in our history. But a just leader is somebody who commit to their wrongdoings and their mistakes and speak about it, versus somebody who can't admit to their wrongdoings and they hide it. I never said I was perfect. I've been trauma bonded through a lot of pain, hurt, neglect, situations, and I could talk about it, these trauma wounds. So I never said I was perfect. But what makes me different than me and that pastor is that pastor won't talk about it. He gonna play like a saint. I ain't playing like a saint. I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you what I go through. I'm telling you. And because of that, I walk in truth. And God admires that versus the pastor that be behind the scene playing like he holy. And then he really living a double standard life versus somebody that's really living this life and walking in his truth. I ain't a hypocrite. This is the real thing in me. The way I talk, this is the real me. The way my relationship is, this is the real me with God. And that's why I'm blessed with the gift. Because this is the real me. Ain't no faking me. I'm not gonna hypocrite and be like, oh, I don't smoke. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't seek revenge. But I'm a man of truth. I tell you I smoke and read my Bible, I do. I got a relationship with God. That's what I do. So before you cast a stone at me, understand, I'm walking in my light by walking in my truth. People can't handle the truth. The truth hurts. It hurts. I know. I've been getting hurt for the past 5 years by people. You can't handle my truth. That shit hurts. Every last person that's gang stalking gonna get hit with terrorism. That's what I try to protect them for. They ain't want to listen. Even though they were trying to kill me, they were trying to kill Jesus, and Jesus was still trying to help them. It's the same thing with me. A person was trying to tell you the truth. You didn't want to listen. You did not want to listen. Why? Because you thought you knew it all. So regardless of how anybody felt, this is the truth that you cannot avoid. But this is what I went through. Trauma, abuse. And I had to heal. I was isolated to the point where nobody. This is my blessing. I was just saying I need a dollar, but I don't want to ask nobody. And I could cross $1. God is good. God is good. But I've been abused and trauma, but I had to learn how to heal. It's so many times I just want to take a gun and go back to my old ways and just go on a killing spree on my ops. Because before this spiritual journey, I was on some gang banging shit. Gang, bang, bang, yes. But now I'm a man of God. I remember when I stopped gang banging, my friends and gang could not respect that. And I said, yo, you believe in God? Every last one of them say, I do. All right. So don't make me have to go against the grain. Because God is going to definitely back me. And y'all know how God is. Y'all know what I'm about? The loyalty. Man, I had to make them respect. I had to make them understand that. Some of them ain't understand that. Some of them had to learn the hard way. Never one of them got to touch me. Because before they did, God made something happen to their families. To the point it broke them down to their knees. Till a person start gang banging. So you gotta understand, when God put a call over your life, you're gonna listen and change, or you're gonna fall. And me, I ain't falling. I'm gonna stay faithful. I'm gonna do what he asks. walking up in right and truth and light, upright as possible. See me, I don't force the religion or the Bible on people, but I can speak some truth and make you understand. Everything that come out of my mouth is gonna be part. No, it ain't gonna be part. It's gonna be the truth. And if I'm wrong, correct me. Sometimes it's rare that I'm wrong, but sometimes I have to double check with my pen or my spirit. I can't tell y'all how many times I was poisoned with gasoline, with poison carbon fluids, all types of chemicals. They done put in my food and blunts that I never knew about, and I done smoked. The craziest part was I had a dream once that somebody hit me with rat poison. That's a big old parcel. That thing made me jump. But it's dead, by the way. But I had a dream I was sleeping in a little storefront, and these people dropped some rat poison in my mouth, like a little piece of rat poison in my mouth. They thought I was gonna foam out the mouth. So I woke up out my sleep, like, yo, I had a crazy dream. And God showed me somebody walked past and dropped rat poison in my mouth. They like rat poison. I was like, yeah, they dropped rat poison in my mouth. And the people got mad when they found out that I made a video on it and it didn't kill me. They're like, yo, he's still alive. We dropped rat poison in this man's mouth. Yeah, I am. God protected me because he see how much hate. I come to last year, I got asked to say 2022. I cried every day and night to God because how much people came against me, plotted on me, or tried to take my life. The hate was that real. I went through so much in a year to the point I cried. When the time when I saved them, that female from getting raped, this happened one incident on the north side. Another incident was on San Marco. When I saved that person, I called the police, and it was like they forced the girl to turn against me, knowing when I saved her life. And that shit hurted me. That shit hurted me. Like, yo, if it was for me, this girl would have got killed, kidnapped, and raped. But because I stood up against all these people, they trying to throw out these illusions, I saved her life. Calling the law, but they turn against all of them. So it hurted me. It really did. And they can't understand. If you hate me for doing good, but standing up for abused women, you got an issue. If you hate me for standing up for missing kids, you got a person problem. You need to take that up with God. You feel me? They supposed to be say I got kids, but I can't see my kids. So if I got kids, why ain't one female stood up and said I got kids? That's why I say shit just ain't right. If you hate me for standing up for abused kids or people kids or kidnapped kids, you ain't right. How could you hate me? If you got kids and your kids went missing, you don't want answers. So another man that stand up for other people's kids and situations and things that's going on in the hood, you feel me? That's why I'm always so blessed. I don't stress about the dollar. I stood up for other people's kids because something happened to mine. And ever since then, I've been hated. What would have happened if I never stood up for that 14-year-old white girl out here? She would have went missing right in the parking lot. Ever since then, I've been hated. So how can you hate me like you don't got kids in the family? I never understood that. That right there blew my mind. That so many people can hate a one man for doing the right thing. Like they don't got kids in the family. But let something happen to their kids or family, they be ready to cause hell. So another man stepping up for somebody else's kids. This ain't even his family. I ain't know that person from a can of paint. But that's somebody's child. I put my life on the line to save any child. And ever since then, since I did that, I've been hated. And I don't give a fuck who is in me, come against me. You can never silence me. I can't cross a feather. You know what that means? I'm on the right track with the universe. That's how I look at it. I walk with the Most High. What that bitch said. Jesus wouldn't been in them fake churches. You got all these churches doing things at night. Why is it? Hey, y'all just ride around late night, see what the churches do. Why is all these people be meeting up in the back of the churches? What the hell is you doing in the back of the churches 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning? All right, this is the reason why I don't go to no churches. Either the pastor know or he just looking the other way. Well, if he a man to see, he supposed to see. He supposed to straighten his ministry. If he a real pastor, he gonna straighten his ministry. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let you bring my church down. I'm a pastor. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let you bring down my church. Hey, y'all can't be doing this. Y'all gotta go. For real. Cause it fall back on that pastor who owned that church. That's the God honest truth. You let people do legal shit there. You own this church. You own this property. Who it fall back on? The pastor. Not the motherfuckers who doing this shit. It just open your eyes up. That's why you can't look the other way. And I ain't lying. I got a lot of enemies. Right now it's a spiritual warfare between all these devil worshippers and the black crows. All these black crows signifies all the enemies. And all these white birds are the guardian angels. So there's a lot of angels fighting demonic spirits in the heavens. It's a spiritual war right now. All these black birds, meaning represents I got a lot of enemies. And all these white birds means I got a lot of guardian angels fighting the enemies. That was a lot of black crows. So that means there's a lot of people angry at what I'm doing. I'm the truth on the spiritual. This stuff a pastor is not going to talk about. As I walked by, it was at least like 40 black crows. Then out of nowhere, it's like a gang of white birds matching them. Now, why is all these black birds and white birds clashing each other in the air? That's a sign for a spiritual war between the good and evil. And it's all about what I'm speaking on. Now, out the blue, a whole bunch of black crows just flew past. And a whole bunch of white birds just start attacking these black birds. All right, this stuff the pastor won't talk about. That's a sign from God saying, my guardian angels is fighting every devil worshiper that's coming against me. Meaning, now no enemy is going to prosper over my life. As you just seen it, a whole bunch of black crows just flew past. And all these white birds just start attacking these black crows. And they still don't want to believe in God. Foolish people. You tell them they ain't gotta believe. They ain't gotta believe at all. The constant people get mad. Quick question, Mom.